Hello, it's 9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition. For tonight headlines, we have the head of state has received delegations of the Friend of RPP party. For international scene, in Senegal, Macky Sall winners up the hand of the presidential. Welcome to our newsroom day task for the President, Ismail Omar Guelleh, who received this morning several delegations of the party's Friend of RPP and delegations of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Francophone during this festivity at the 40th anniversary and the holdings of the extraordinary party RPP Congress. Several delegations representing friendly party from neighboring countries and friends had participated in this event. The President received the representative of the FPR party of Rwanda, the Senator Tito. In his cabinet, the President thanked the Rwandan Senator Tito of the RPR party for participating in the event organized by the RPP party, which celebrated the 40th anniversary and held its extraordinary congress. The Rwandan senator thanked the President for his willingness to receive him despite his busy schedule. The discussion is focused on the strengthening which provides immense effort to develop in the respective countries. The General Secretary of the party, Diaz Musa Dawale, took part in this meeting between the RPP senators of FPR party of Rwanda and the President of the also present Senator Tito. Rwanda spoke at the microphone for RPP for the FPR party will strengthen their consultations in the future, and he also noted the excellent relations between Djibouti and Rwanda thanks to the leadership of President Kagame and Ismail Omar Guelleh. After him, the General Secretary of the RPP party, Ilyas Musa Dawale, was delighted with the strong participations of political party friends like the FPR party from Rwanda, who sent strong delegation. In addition to the delegations of the FPR party of Rwanda, President Guelleh received in audience this morning strong delegations of Kulmiye party of Somaliland, led by the Vice President of this party, Mr. Mohammed Ahmed Kahin, also Ministers of Interior of Somaliland. Discussions between the President and delegation is focused on strengthening cooperation and exchanges of experience between the Republic, the Djibouti RPP and the Kulmiye party in Somaliland. Population is of two parties share blonde ties of common values. The same people live on both sides on the borders. The Somaliland delegation was introduced to the President of the Republic and President of the RPP party, Ismail Omar Guelleh, by Mr. Ali Abdi Farah, member of the Executive Committee of RPP, and the Minister of Education is Mr. Mustafa Mohammed Mahamoud. The President of the party, Ismail Omar Guelleh, thanked the delegations of Kulmiye party of Somaliland for their participation in the various activities organized by the party, especially the celebrations of 14th anniversaries and the extraordinary Congress of the Republic of Somaliland. In an interview with the RTD team, the Vice President of Kulmiye party, Mr. Mohammed Ahmed Kahin of Somaliland, and Interior Minister expressed his satisfaction after the meeting with President Guelleh, with whom several issues of common interest were discussed. He also announced that the two political parties, RPP and Kulmiye, will strengthen their exchanges and to find the common centers of interest for the progress of two people who share many links. The Dean and the Executive Committee members Ali Abdi Farah welcomed the participations of the Kulmiye Party of Somaliland in the various activity organized by the party, and the meeting was very instructive to strengthen the cooperation between the two parties. After closing its two-day work in the Parliament of Djibouti, the delegations of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Francophone was received this morning by the President of the Republic, Ismail Gelle. Delegations include RPF Political Committee Chairman Christophe André Frassa, Parliamentary Secretary General Jack Kabal, and their parliamentary counterpart from the RPF from 13 countries representing the different mainland region. The delegations of RPF was introduced to the President by the President of the Djibouti section, chair by the former Prime Minister Dileta Mohamed Dileta, and including two Djiboutian parliamentarians. This meeting organizes the political commissions of RPF, organized for the first time in Djibouti after the return of Djibouti in this French institution. During the meeting between President Gelle and the delegations of the French-speaking Parliamentary Assembly, discussions focused on the outcomes of the meeting. Political committee with various themes such as reflections and debates on regional theme, culture and languages, francophone, bilingualism and plurilingualism, political stability at the crossroad of continent and languages. The IPF delegations welcome the returns of Djibouti and the fold of the Francophone Parliamentary Assembly after an absence of 10 years. This return was possible thanks to the efforts of the President of the Djibouti section, Mr. Dileta Mohamed Dileta, and the support of the officials of RPF, including the Secretary General, Mr. Jack Kabal. The President of the Commission of Djibouti-French Friendship, Dileta Mohamed Dileta, welcomes the meeting of the political commissions of the APF in Djibouti. The absence of Djibouti, a French-speaking island, after heaviness in this troubled part of Africa, was a leg for the French-speaking world, which has more than 50 countries in the world. The Secretary General of the RPP party, Ilyas Moussa Dawale, received a large delegation of Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, headed by Mr. Guo Yizu, Vice President, International Department of the CPC, Central Committee of the party's headquarters. This visit aimed to further strengthen the friendship between the two parties and will also better concretize the relations between the two countries. The two delegations both insisted on maintaining close relations and combining effort to increase mutual political trust and mutual cultural exchanges. Senior Communist Party leaders Guo said China and the Republic of Djibouti enjoy a traditional friendship and that China's friendly policy toward Djibouti remains unchanged. The RPP party's Secretary General Ilyas Moussa Dawale recalled that the relations between the cooperation between Djibouti and China are mutually beneficial and supported, that the two parties can exchange more ideas and mutually support each other and to deepen their bilateral cooperation. Recall that the delegations of the Chinese Communist Party took part in the RPP Congress held yesterday at the People's Palace following the invitations of RPP. The meeting room of Institute of Diplomatic Studies hosts a conference this morning on the transpositions of geopolitical rivalry from the Persian Gulf of Aden. Listen to the report.
Minister Mahmoud Ali Yusuf chaired a conference on the transposition of the geopolitical rivalry of the Persian Gulf coast to Aden Gulf at the Institute of Diplomatic Studies. This conference of Fabrice Balanche, Associate Professor of Geography at the University of Lyon, focused on political power through the study of the territory through a multidisciplinary approach that combines quantitative and qualitative methods with all geographical information systems and direct field studies. Mr. Fabrice thanked the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and the Director of Diplomatic Institute also points out that the major crisis that the Middle East knew had repercussions in the Gulf of Aden. When the Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of International Cooperation, he stressed that this conference took place a week before the visit of President Macron in Djibouti. Once the official finished, Fabrice explained to have been public since 2011. The Middle East knew of redistributing maps of Arab uprisings to complete a lost conflict in Yemen, as in Syria and Iraq, the region that has become the epicenter of a new arc of crisis at the international level and has become the theater of confrontation between Iran and the metro-monarchy of Gulf in Syria and Yemen, but also between the petrol money of Gulf itself. Director of the Malik Institute, Mr. Mohammed Ali, thanked Mr. Fabrice Balanche for having accepted the intervene the Diplomatic Institute. Director Mohammed Ali pointed out that this conference was part of sharing expertise and knowledge.
Nous sommes très heureux en tant qu'institut d'accueillir aujourd'hui.
We are very happy as an institute to welcome today Professor Fabrice, who has developed a current issue on all transfer of the realities of Gulf Aden, so it switched from Arab Gulf to the Persian Gulf, so someone who has a great knowledge of the region. Also, the new configuration, it was a very instructive exchange with the framework of the ministry, but also other departments of the political institutes that also diversify the relation that one has with the two partners, European and Asian, and also Japanese and Chinese. We continue the work with Mr. Balanche for his very important and very positive knowledge for the development of the role of Djibouti, but also the emerging role of the Horn of Africa region, which is renewing the interests of international partners.
The Minister of Interior, Hassan Omar Mohammed, has conducted today in his cabinet a ceremony of signing memorandums between the Ambassador of the Republic of Japan in Djibouti, Mr. Koji Yonetani, and United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, represented by the representative of the UNHCR in Djibouti, Mr. Abdullahi Bari. This agreement will enable the Japanese government to grant financial support to UNHCR for the implementation of the support project for the protection of refugee children and development in the Republic of Djibouti. For example, the government of Japan supports government actions for refugees in the villages of Merkazi, Ali Adde and Holhol took part in this ceremony. In addition to the official, the Secretary General of the Ministry of Interior, Siraj Umar Abdul Qadir, and the Executive Secretary of the National Office for Assistance to Refugees and Disasters, ONAS, Mr. Hussein Hassan Darar. For his part, the Minister of Interior, Hassan Omar Mohammed, has congratulated the Japanese government for their support to better the Djiboutians' conditions of life. He emphasized that our government is very close to the Japanese financial support. The Minister of Muslim Affairs, Momin Hassan Barre, chaired today the prize-giving ceremony for the winners of the National Quran Memorization Contest held at the People's Palace. The closing ceremony was attended by the religious body, the Quran Masters, and the young winners from the city of Djibouti and the regions of interior. The national competition is organized each year to identify youth ability to memorize. Winners should choose one of three categories, namely note recitations of the entire Quran, 13 chapters. They learn 20 and 10 chapters compared to the numbers of participants. It should be noted that there is a clear increase compared to the last year. With regards to this year's national competition, the number of participants, boys and girls, is 240 young young people, including 173 boys and 51 girls. After the selections, the jury chose the best competitors. Thus, 30 winners in total received the first places and deserved the prize that were awarded during this ceremony. During his address for the occasion, the Minister Momin Hassan Barre congratulated the young winners by encouraging them to preserve, to maintain their memory capacity and to prepare for the great regional contest of the Holy Quran to be held in Djibouti during the blessed month of Ramadan. The winners at these competitions will have the head of state award. The Secretary of State for Youth and Sports, His Excellency Hassan Mohammed Kamel, has received this morning at his ministerial cabinet a delegation is led by Mr. Barikh Rifqa Bamakrama and composed of the President of the French Federation of Studies and Sports Submarine, Mr. Jean-Louis Blanchard, and the founders of the Objectif Atlantide Association, Mr. Daniel Meuchi, the President and Secretary General of the Djiboutian Federation of Divin, Mr. Ibrahim Mohamed Abdou, and Mr. Abdul Karim Ahmed Aden is in the presence of the Communications Advisor, Ms. Medina Salah. Mr. Blanchard immediately thanked his host for hosting them and present the purpose of this visit, which focus on the vocational training project in tourism and maritime trades. Thus, about 20 young people will benefit from this training, which is part of the vast international project of export of the know-how of their federation. The ambassador of extraordinary of the Republic of Djibouti to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Diaydin Said Bamakrama, was received Wednesday, March 5, 2019 by the Emir of the regions of Jazan, His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Nasser bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud. The meeting took place at the Prince offices in the Governorate office in Jizan city. The discussions focused on the bilateral relations between the two brothers countries, as well as the affairs of Djiboutian citizens in the Jazan region. The development vision of trade between the Pars and Djibouti and Jizan was also among the point of discussion. The Jazan region is located in the southern region of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. For the international scene, the Constitutional Councils of Senegal unsurprisingly proclaimed Tuesday the re-elections in the first round of the President Macky Sall, who immediately announced reaching out to the opposition for a constructive dialogue for the beginning of his second term on April 2. His four opponents in the first round on February 24 announced last week rejected the provisional result proclaimed by the National Commissioners for the Census of Voters, but waived the challenges before the Constitutional Council. The examinations of the documents sent on 28 February by the Commission, whose observations of the representative of certain candidates both note several and irregularity likely to affect the sincerity of the ballot, according to the decisions of the Council read by its chief clerk, Mr. Ernestine. After the necessary corrections and adjustment, Macky Sall obtained vote and 58%. This is it for the news. Thanks for watching us.